Girl Dragon, it's time to do a quick tutorial. This time we're going to be doing a tutorial for the Fortnite Creative Discord. That's the official Fortnite Creative Discord for Magnus Red. Looks like he has a question or an issue with the builds being destroyed, and he needs just some guidance on how to properly set up the environment so that your explosives don't damage your environment. So here we have a basic 1v1 setup, and we have two ramps here. This will be our stage, right? And the issue he was having is he'll have a stage here, and when they go off, it destroys the entire build. So I'm going to show you guys what you can do to set up your map so that doesn't happen, and you're able to complete your 1v1 project. Before I go ahead and show you the settings, let me go ahead and run a playtest so you can see what it looks like. Yo, Mind Gaming, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. So you see here the build is solid. Players cannot damage the main stage. They can do whatever they want and start to build every which way. And when we hit a build reset button, the only thing that goes away is the active builds that were placed down by the player. So this is a very simple setup and very useful for these types of game modes. And you can easily do this in UEFN as well as Fortnite 1.0. What you're really working with here is your island settings. So let's go ahead and jump into that so you guys can take note with what you need to do. So when you go to your island settings, what you're looking for here is environment damage and a few other options. So we'll get there eventually. All right, so you're going to find it under build mode, right? And you're going to make sure you want to set building to all. Building can destroy environment should be no. All right, and then there should be a few more options here. Pickaxe damage is players and guards. Weapon destruction is on. Pickaxe destruction is default, and really important here is environment damage is off. As for your devices, what you're going to normally do is set everything the way you normally would. You want to make sure the structure damage is set to the highest number, and or whatever number you want, as long as it's going to do as much damage as possible, right? All right, okay, it goes to 5,000. All right, cool. And then so forth. Make sure you bind your button or switch, depending on what you're using, or if you're using a trigger device, you'll put that here, and so forth. Keep in mind, if you are using a trigger device, you want to make sure the explosive range is not intercepting. You see how you can see where the explosive is going to land. So if your trigger device is within that area, it's going to trigger if you have it set to trigger on damage. So what you want to do is make sure you move the trigger outside of the area or reduce your blast radius down, right? So like, let's say I'm going to go like 2.5. Let's go a little bit smaller maybe. Let's see, 1.5. Right, you want to reduce that radius so it doesn't affect the trigger, so that players can still shoot it and reset the build. So like if I was to put a trigger here in the system, it would be somewhere over here, right? And then I would reduce my radius so that it does not affect that. Another thing is you can try a barrier and see if that works. But that's the gist of it. It's that simple. And I do hope this helps Magnus Red in the official Fortnite Creative Discord. Thank you so much, dude, for your patience. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the Discord so that you could take a look at it whenever you get back. And I hope it helps you on your project. All right, I'll see you on the next one. And then I do have a comment in the chat. Let me go ahead and check that out. I'm on my console, so I have to go back and on the screen and look at it. One moment. All right, you got a question, Mind Gaming? Really cool, dude. If you want to, pop that question in the Discord, and that way I won't have to combine two videos into one. This video is going to be popped into the official Fortnite Creative Discord, and that way I can address your question, um, you know, without combining it with this tutorial here. So I'm not sure if you're in the Creative Block Discord or the official Creative uh, Discord. If you are, just go ahead and ping me with your question and I'll do my best to help. All right, dude? All right, that's going to do it for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.